I got a hype song, I got a twerk song, I got some club bangers. That dropped officially yesterday, aka my birthday.
Ooh, big Scorpio.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Happy belated birthday.
Appreciate you. So yeah, that's what I really been working on. The album should be live starting today, so it should be going in stores today.
And it is live, ladies and gentlemen. Go get that album right now. Desired is on all platforms.
Destined to be great.
Destined to be great.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
I appreciate you just pulling up here and just having this conversation. What went all into the process of making this album?
I'm not gonna lie, like blood, sweat, and tears. Like, not gonna lie, man. It took a lot. It took a lot of dedication. It took a lot of motivation. It took a lot of strength. It took a lot of courage. It took everything. It took everything in my body because I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it coming. And I was like, I pray every day, so I'm like, I can't worry. If I pray every day, I can't worry. So I'm gonna just know I'm gonna put the work in, and I know it's gonna happen.
Destined to be great versus the very first album that you put out, Desired.
Destined. I would say both blood, sweat, and tears, man. The first album was more easier than the second one just because it wasn't that many songs, and yeah, I just feel like I was just starting out. So it really was a mixtape. It was a 10-song mixtape, and I turned into a 7-song album, so it wasn't really that much to work with. This one, it was more complex. It was more songs. So I was just like, I just got to stay focused, keep the grind, keep going.
What do you think is the difference between Dreadhead then and Dreadhead now?
I would say a lot. I would say more knowledge.
Yeah.
I would say for sure that's the number one. I gained a lot of knowledge with this game and the industry and the business side of it. I know the old Dreadhead didn't know a lot of business to it, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I got real professional, business-wise as a person. I leveled up. I feel like it made me a better person for sure.
Now, I'm taking it you just turned 25.
Yes, sir.
25. Big
Yes,
25,
sir.
you know. Real adult now, for real.
Yes, sir.
Starting all right now. In your 25 years, what have you learned leading up into this point?
I would say God first, always. Mandatory. You can't get nowhere without God. And I would just say, like, just staying focused and just never giving up. Like, that was really my biggest thing with my whole career, my life, my journey. All the trials, tribulations I faced, I never gave up. Like, and it made me who I am today. So I'm very grateful for that.
About 6 years in the game now, correct?
Yes, sir.
6 years in the game. For the people who don't know Dreadhead, when you were first starting out, who was Dreadhead?
Dreadhead was an angry person, was a lost person, was a confused person, was very negative, can't lie. I was going in the wrong direction in life, so I'm glad I got up out of that.
See, that really surprises me that you say that you were a negative person. Just doing a little bit of background history on you. You went to Aiken, you're from Forest Park. You were going to play basketball at Tri-C. You had such a positive outlook, so much positive upside. How could a person like yourself be negative?
So it was really what I was going through. I wasn't as spiritual as I was now. I wasn't praying every day. I barely was praying. Your words is manifestation. I feel like I was speaking a lot of negativity. I had a lot of I feel like I always was winning in life, but I feel like what I was doing, my actions wasn't leading me to where I needed to go. So I was around the wrong people. I was doing the wrong stuff. I just wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So I feel like I had, a lot of good stuff going on in my life, but the person was going through a lot. So I feel like that was making me act out and just, but like I said, I got through it and now I'm a whole different person. So I'm still winning, but now I'm positive. I speak positive. I speak highly of myself. I love myself. I feel like I was depressed back then. And people go through depression in different type of ways. So I just say that a lot of people didn't know what I was going through back then. So I might have looked like I was okay, but I wasn't really cool for real.
Now in 2024, what's different?
I would say a lot. I would say, I got more network.
Yeah.
For sure. I got better in my craft. I feel like, I just feel like I'm a whole better me. I feel like it's really my time. It's really my season. To take off with this. Like,
Well, as you've been going and you're continuing to progress, you just dropped the album. How much time went into making this album what it is?
I'm not gonna lie. It took a lot of time. It took a little bit over a year because some of the songs I had already made a couple years ago. Didn't do nothing with it, but it took a lot of dedication, man. Like I didn't see it coming at all. But I was like, I'm gonna keep going, not gonna give up. It was crazy, like 19 songs like that. Like the process of that was I can't even. But this is my passion, so like it was fun at the same time. But like I would be up 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning doing songs every day. I was doing songs every day, months straight. So it took a lot of time and dedication, no sleep, all of that.
So in between 2019, you dropped the 7-song album, but you were dropping a lot of singles in between. How come you didn't drop an album or at least an EP in between all of those singles till now?
Yeah, so I did. Some of them was like non-profit, so I know a lot of people don't know about that, which is like I had an EP. It was called LLMBF. It's only available on SoundCloud. So it was really for more personal growth, more to because like music is still my outlet. Yeah. So I just felt like I didn't want to really make money off of it or none of that. I felt like it was just personal for my best friend. And so that was that. I made that. That was 3 songs. And I had a couple other singles that was still like non-profit because like I said, I was still coming up, still new artist in the game, still on a budget, you know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to still get my craft up, but I was dropping little stuff here and there, but it wasn't like all platforms like my other stuff.
Why non-profit? Just because you said it felt personal for you, but was there any other reason you just wanted to keep it kind of close to your heart?
Yeah, that really was, because like I said, that was the EP. That would have been on all platforms, LLMBF. And I really made that for my best friend. I really wasn't going to drop it. And I was like, nah, like I said, I was going through a lot. So I'm like, nah, I'm going to just keep it on SoundCloud just for me really, not really for the world. Because I didn't promote it. I didn't, like I said, I wanted to drop it for my personal reason and to get that pain out.
Absolutely. Just to kind of piggyback off of that, you lost a friend, correct?
My best friend.
Your best friend. You also dealt with PTSD, depression. How are these life experiences shaped who you are to this day?
I would say it's the core of Dreadhead. It is what made me, like literally, like it's my whole journey. I feel like is based off of that. Like I went through a lot of stuff, and I just feel like I have to embrace it. I can't run from it. I'm not gonna ever go back to it. I'm gonna always go forward. But I feel like that really made me that, and I gotta embrace it because like that's how my cadence come off. Some of my songs, my flow, it comes from that pain. It comes from that depression. It comes from that state, and then that's how I deliver it in the song. So it's everything.
Can we talk about your best friend? Is that okay?
For sure.
What was your best friend's name?
Cameron.
Did Cameron have the chance to hear you rap and hear this ability that you have?
So I heard that she heard a song, and it was one of her friend. It was a friend of hers. Yeah. I guess she played it for her. So I believe that. I feel like she heard it. I don't know the feedback. But I know my best friend. I feel like she was rocking with it for sure. Like, but I feel like 99.9% chance she heard my song that the friend played to her.
Talk about just your recovery on music. Do you think music played a part in you becoming this better person that you are now as Dre, a better version of Dreadhead?
Yes, I would say it made me the best version of myself. I would say like it kind of like broke me and like rebuilt me somehow, like construction, and put me back together. So I feel like for sure it really made me for sure.
I want to talk about some of your time hooping, because I'm a hooper. Well, I was. I'm a former hooper. I'm a retired hooper. You hooped at Aiken. You might have been there possibly when my boy Carleek Jones was there.
I was. He was
real,
cold.
Real killer in the city.
He was cold.
You got a scholarship to Tri-C. Talk about just your experience playing basketball and playing at this upper level. Specifically, what I want to know from your experience in playing at a high level and being so good at playing at this high level that you were able to go to the next level and play. Do you think playing at a high level helped you to take your music to a high level? Because you've seen, as you're playing at a high level, damn, this can really take me somewhere.
Yeah.
Same with music. If you do music at a high level, it could possibly take you places. What would you say to that?
Yeah, I would feel like most definitely. I feel like I got a lot of characteristics from the basketball, just like my work ethic, me not giving up, and how far I came with the basketball. Like I said, I was playing basketball. That was right or that. Like, yeah. I would do that. I would wake up, play. Like, I was playing AAU. Like, I went far, so I knew, like, it really drilled in me, like, consistency. Like, if you stay consistent, you can do anything in life. Like, if you stay positive, if you keep your mind to it, you can do anything in life. It don't matter what it is. And that's what the lesson taught me. Like, if I would have stayed with the basketball, I would have went pro.
Yeah.
And that's facts. That's not no opinion. That's not no, well, maybe, no. That's factual. Because I got the results. I got the stats. I played at Taft. I played everywhere. I played boys, girls. Mm-hmm. I done play all types of people, man. So I know, like, it really drilled in me, like, bro, if you stay consistent, stay in their face with it, you stay practicing on your craft, anything can happen because it's gonna pay off. And then it showed me, like, same thing with basketball. It showed me, like, I kept going. I got a full ride scholarship to Cleveland. Like,
now, when you stopped playing, though, I have to ask, what was it like in that first year of completely being done with basketball and realizing you have to pivot?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was like sorry for real, cause like I wanted to go pro, like, so it was like, cause I don't really like change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I like to stick to what I know, but I know, like, if you don't get out your comfort zone, you don't grow.
Correct.
So if you comfortable, you're not growing.
That's facts.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just have to go with it, like, and I would have never thought I would have been here to this day, but I'm glad that I kept going with it. Like, I ain't never questioned myself. I ain't never doubt myself. I always was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna make it. Like, regardless of what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it. Like, I got to. Like,
we're here in 2024, and you dropped an album on your birthday. It's Q4. What does 2025 look like for Dreadhead?
I feel like opportunities. I feel like winning. I feel like accomplishments. I feel like success. I feel like everything that I earned and worked for, I feel like that's my 2025. I feel like it's all coming to a vision. I see it. I feel it. I just know, like, it's time for sure. I feel it. 2025 gonna be, like, crazy. It's gonna be blessings. It's gonna be just something I waited for a long time.
Is there anybody in the city of Cincinnati or period? I know you're a Chief Keef fan.
Yes, sir.
We all grew up on Chief Keef, so how could you not be a Chief Keef fan if you're listening out there?
No, for real.
Is there anybody in 2025 from the city of Cincinnati that you want to collaborate with that you haven't collaborated with yet?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Lantana for one. That's my boy.
Yes, sir.
I got a list, and you know what's crazy? I wrote my list down too.
Off the top of your head, who comes to mind?
Okay, Blanco, that's my girl too.
Shout out to Blanco.
Yeah, she got heat. Who else? Her name like Damo.
I know. It's a Damo.
Yeah, I like her. See a couple more. I got a couple more. Oh, I can't. That's what I'm saying. It be Black for sure. Black. I wanted to work with Black. Skylar Black. I've been shout out to her too because she was one of my motivations before I started rapping. So I was listening to her old stuff or whatever. But her for sure.
I'm loving this list right now because you're predominantly naming women from the city of Cincinnati who are very good rappers, and that really makes me happy because it fits Dreadhead.
Yes.
It fits the mold of what you guys would do together. I think this is a great list that you. I think those three is fine. I ain't gonna put you too far on the spot.
Appreciate you for sure. But yeah.
If you're hearing this, my dog Dreadhead wants to collab. She put it out there. She put it in the air. So it's gonna happen. The universe is gonna make it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
2025. What can we expect as far as music? Are you done for a little bit after dropping this album, or do you plan to drop some singles in the year 2025, or are you just gonna kick it and mostly focus on this album? What do you plan to do?
I feel like honestly it's gonna be grind time. It's gonna be push mode for this album. I got 19 songs, so I feel like I'm gonna still be writing. I'm gonna still be in the studio for sure.
Yeah.
I'm making new music right now. So, but I feel like all my time gonna be on that album. I feel like we gonna have videos, 19 videos for sure. Me networking a lot. I got some contests going on, TikTok challenges, all types of stuff. So that's all you gonna see, man. You gonna see Dreadhead, Destined to be great. That's all you gonna see. That's all you gonna hear. Like your mama gonna be playing it, your auntie might be playing it. I'm telling you, I'm everywhere.
It's all over the city, and it's definitely over here. For the people who haven't heard the album, you need to go get that album. Dreadhead, tell them the album.
Destined to be great, man. Destined to be great. All platforms. It's gonna be on Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Deezer, whatever you listen to. It's gonna be all platforms, man. I got a love song on there. I got a twerk song on there. I got a couple club bangers.
Ooh,
I got all types of songs, man. I got too many songs, man.
What is the highlight song for the album?
I would say Bounce That.
Bounce That. Bounce That is going crazy.
Yeah.
On all platforms, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Facts. One more. Cause I got a top 5, but I know that's the number 1. I would say the number 2, Racetrack for sure. That's gonna boom.
You heard it here first, folks. Racetrack, going crazy on the album.
Crazy.
Come on now. Now, I first got hit to you specifically off the song Slime.
Okay.
You sent it to me, 4513 Heat, and I was like, I rock with Dreadhead. This is tough. This is real tough, and I appreciate you just for sending the track. A lot of people here in the city, and I'm specifically happy to talk to you because that track stood out to me when I first started the 513 Heat show, and I was just trying to get acquainted with different people in the city. I really do love that track. So
appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love for sure.
I'm happy that you're here just having the conversation. As far as social media, where can we find you on all platforms?
All platforms, TikTok, at Dread_Head. YouTube, same thing, at Dread_Head. SoundCloud, same thing, Dreadhead. Spotify, Dreadhead. Tidal, Dreadhead. Facebook, I got 2 pages. Facebook fan page, Dreadhead. At I ain't a rapper, but I'm the GOAT, you feel me? Instagram, Dreadhead, Dread_Head_LLMBFL. My booking sites is on all the platforms too. Anybody want to work with me, features or anything, shows. Yeah, I got Twitter, Dreadhead, at Call Me Lil D. Yeah, man, we going crazy. All platforms.
Dreadhead live in the studio. Listen, we're going crazy. Brand new album out now. Go listen to that album on all platforms. You heard Dreadhead. Listen, we're going crazy. This is the 513 Heat, DJ Easy. We are in the building. I appreciate you being here, Dreadhead, for real.
For sure, man. I appreciate you for inviting me, for sure. Like, this everything to me. Like, this so special. Like, This for sure.
Oh, it's only the beginning. We gonna keep talking. We gonna keep chopping it up. You feel me? This is our community. You feel me?
For sure.
This is our platform, and the door is always open to you and anybody who's a homie to Dreadhead. You feel me? I'm all one call away. I'm one call away.
Appreciate you, man. I love for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let me, could I get, you doing that drop real quick just for myself?